We are proud to bring you the 100% unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, sponsored by Be Our Guest Destinations. Come on guys, if you're planning a trip to Universal Orlando, why not let somebody else take the hassle out of booking it for you? Contact Heather. She is a Universal Parks and Resorts vacation specialist. She's also an authorised Disney vacation planner, and she can book all cruise lines as well. What else she can do for you if you're staying down the road with the mouse? She can also book you tickets that include transportation to and from Universal Orlando. How good's that? And I tell you what, she can do all the planning for you, free of charge. So why not contact her today? You can contact her at 800-796-6240 via email at heather@destinationsinflorida.com, or you can even tweet her at BeOurGuestDest. That's BeOurGuestDest. Why not do it now? Well, listen to the podcast first.
Greetings, Universal Orlando fans. It's time for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
So let's all go down to Whoville, Orlando and celebrate the holiday Hooby Waddy.
Well, hello and welcome to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. This is show 46 and we are live from the parks. The Macy's Day Parade has just begun. Now, I'm Tracy. I'm stood just outside the Horror Makeup Show. We also have with us Darren. Hello.
Hello, Internet. I'm just getting back from the beer cart, setting up in front of the Beverly Hills Boulangerie.
And we also have Lee, who I believe is near the Mummy.
I am. Hello, everybody. I'm here. Bear with me a second. Excuse me, sir. Could you just move out of the way a minute, please?
What? What did he say? I don't understand the language he was speaking. Is he one of them Al-Qaeda?
Yes, hello, yes, I'm here. Yeah, I'm dead excited for the parade. I hope it's going to be really good. And that's it. Thanks, Tracy. Back to you.
Thanks, Lee. We also have with us Eric. Hi, Eric. Where are you?
Hi Tracy, this is Eric coming to you live next to Louis' Italian restaurant. The streets are packed, the crowds are going wild, we can't wait to see this parade, and I'll be back to share with you my What's Universal 2012 roundup.
That's great, thanks Eric. Well, as we speak, the parade's just coming past. We have people walking past with balloons. It looks like a big polar bear. And while I'm just watching what's going on here, I'll tell you what's coming up on the show. We have the news, which includes Eric's What's Universal, an interview with Adrian LePeltier, which I'm sure will be brilliant, and that'll just about wrap up our Christmas show. So be on with the news. It's over to you, Darren.
Excellent, the parade's about to start. Oh, what is this? Excuse me, do you mind? I'm trying to watch the parade here. Seriously, do you really need to record this on a friggin' 17-inch iPad? How about you get the hell out of the way before I shove my eye foot up your eye-ass so far your kibbles and bits become chin pubes? Yeah, you better run, you bloody little...
Oops, I'm sorry about that, folks. It seems to have a few technical difficulties with Darren. I hear everything's okay, though, so let's head back on over to him.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, I'm back here.
There's some very cute girls dancing by.
Oh, I'm looking forward to them.
Oh, the small girls. Careful, Darren.
Okay, not those ones. All right. I think I see Adrian coming up, so I'm going to get through these news items really quick. Tracy is up by Horror Makeup, Adrian, so if you want to go up there, we'll be up over soon. On December 31st, Universal Orlando Resort guests can ring in 2013 at one of the hottest parties of the year. That's City Walk's New Year's Eve celebration. As the clock approaches midnight, partygoers will rock out to a live concert by REO Speedwagon, dine on gourmet cuisine, and dance the night away at some of Orlando's best nightclubs. Hold on a second. I gotta tell you guys, the balloon handlers here are not doing a great job. Their ups and downs are severely lacking.
Oh,
okay,
dear.
so anyways. In addition to a live concert by one of rock history's most popular bands, guests can enjoy access to 7 of City Walk's hottest clubs. I'm not going to read all those out. You guys know them all. Partygoers can also indulge in all-you-can-eat gourmet cuisine and decadent desserts and raise their glass to 2013 with a midnight champagne toast and celebratory confetti burst. Pow! Advance tickets are going to be $124.99 plus tax per person through December 15th, and then $144.99 after December 15th. You can buy tickets online and at City Walk Guest Services. You can also check out universalorlando.com/holidays for more information. Oh, yep, back to you, Tracy.
That sounds excellent. Just to let you know, Darren, some bigger girls are coming by for you, followed by Betty Boop in a taxi.
Nice.
So
she's just coming by now.
You're getting by. I've got to say, the Christmas tree that I'm stood in front of is spectacular. One of the best I've ever seen. I'll just hand you on over to Lee then.
I've just missed the baton wielders. They were quite interesting. We've got some, I'm not quite sure. They look like Charlie Brown, but big bobblehead things with...
They're a little scary.
Very. Anyway, yes. Anybody who's follows on Facebook or on Twitter has seen that we made a little announcement about a partnership with Mice Chat recently. Our show...
Sorry, can I just butt in and let you know they're actually pushing one of the floats? It seems to have broken down.
That's dedication.
So there may be a little gap coming your way, guys. Just let you know. Sorry, Lee, you carry on.
Okay, I'll wait for that. So I'll let you know if it gets by me, if it's still going. So yeah, we've partnered with Mice Chat. We're hoping... Eric's been working with Mice Chat for a long time, and that we're going to build a universal, hopefully one of the biggest universal communities online with our podcast and Eric's posts and the forums and everything. So, you guys get behind us, get behind Mice Chat. We want to see you on those forums when we get it all up and running. Tell your friends about it, tell your friends about us, and let's really create a community that Universal can be proud of as much as the Disney one is. So that's it for me, really. There'll be more to come. We'll tell you more as it happens, but at the moment, nothing's going to change. But it's going to be big, hopefully. So back to you, Tracy.
Brilliant. Thanks for that, Lee.
Oh, by the way, yes, they are still pushing that float.
Excellent. Got a wonderful balloon going by. Darren, you'll have to let me know whether they're handling it properly. It looks like a tin soldier. We've had some silk walkers to match going by as well, and some little drummer boys. Very good. Right, my news comment. Yeah, my news this week.
Oh, there he is. I see him now.
Excellent.
Brings a tear to my eye, let me tell you.
We just want to say a huge congratulations to Nick Branch from Diz After Dark and his lovely wife Lindsay, who've just announced this week that they're going to have a baby. So well done, guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, yep. Have you got anything else for us, Darren?
Nope, that's it for me.
You should have another one.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry? I do have another one. Yay! Sorry, beer cart, like I said. Universal Orlando Resort and its guests celebrated the 5 millionth serving of butterbeer on December the 12th. Haha. And actually, 1 million of those were to me. The incredibly popular themed beverage sold within the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. 1,000 guests were given complimentary butterbeers to mark the moment, and that wasn't me, unfortunately. With many of them sporting butterbeer mustaches. Since first being served to guests in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in June 2010, butterbeer has become one of the most anticipated and popular guest experiences at Universal Orlando Resort. Since the grand opening, Universal has added a 4th butterbeer serving location within the Wizarding World of Harry Potter to accommodate the high demand by guests. Butterbeer appears as a favorite drink in the Harry Potter books and films, and Universal's creative and culinary team set out to create the beverage as yet another authentic experience within the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. The recipe for the non-alcoholic drink is a closely held secret, but the taste is reminiscent of shortbread and butterscotch, and the beverage is served cold or frozen. For more information about the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, visit universalorlando.com.
Excuse me, do you work here?
No, I'm just recording a podcast here.
Oh, can you tell me where I can get a butterbeer?
Over at the Wizarding World, you're in the wrong park, buddy.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Alright, well, back to you, Tracy.
You get all sorts, I guess. We've got a band going past. We've had a very scary Harlequin balloon go by. I didn't like that one. I nearly burst it. And it looks like we have a giant football coming towards us. An American football for the British listeners. Right, where are we? Right, I have some more news for you. A 9th Harry Potter film apparently is secretly being shot, but fans of the Boy Wizard will have to visit one of his theme parks to see it. The 8th big screen movie is based on J.K. Rowling's book of being billed as the final one, but Helena Bonham Carter is among the cast members who have been filming scenes at the studios in Hertfordshire, reprising her role as Bellatrix Lestrange. Sorry, I'm just being a little distracted by Scooby-Doo dressed up as a reindeer going past in a bedecked mystery machine.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
That's pretty cool. And Shaggy's driving no hands. Okay. Back to the news. Anyway, the source confirmed that the cast have really enjoyed getting back together. Because they're so tight-knit. This new mini-movie will go on show at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and 2 new Hogwarts theme parks under construction. California will see one open in 2014 and the other in Japan in 2016. Now, the last real film based on the books, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, was completed last year, and it took the total earned during the 10-year movie franchise to more than £5 billion worldwide. A source said of the mystery new adventure, this shooting schedule is nowhere near as long as the film, so though filming has been intense, the stars have enjoyed being able to pop in and out. So, that's my news for me. Who's this? Oh, the Simpsons are coming round the corner, and there's cheerleaders coming ahead of them, boys. Just to let you know. And also a referee who is shaking his stuff. Just, if he was my dad, I'd be embarrassed. Right, just 1 second, just before we go over to Eric. I've just seen. Sorry, no, I've got news from Lee. Over to you.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying those scantily clad ladies in the green outfits there. It was rather... Anyway.
We'll have words later.
Okay, yes. And yes, Scooby-Doo as a reindeer. It turned up in one of the recent team member newsletters that's been some new will call kiosks at Universal Studios in the entrance operations. And the kiosks, well, we'll get there first. 12 new will call kiosks have been installed at the front gates of Universal Studios Florida, and the machines are located by the guest services in the Studios park and will provide quick access to park tickets for more guests. At each will call kiosk, guests are able to pick up orders placed online at universalorlando.com or through the guest contact centre and Universal Parks and Resorts vacations. So
I'm sorry, Lee, did you say that they were serving cheese sticks?
Cheese sticks?
Yeah, the band's coming by. It's really loud.
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm not quite sure what you heard. Cheese sticks?
Oh, what was that?
Will call kiosks.
Kiosks, that's it. Okay, sorry about that.
No problem.
I was looking forward to will call cheese sticks.
Yes. So anyway, I haven't got to that bit yet, so it's still not that loud at the moment. So I'm okay. I can see Curious George coming up.
That man's got a big chopper.
And a very large Macy star thing. Anyway, so yes, new will call kiosks. It'll probably cut down on the queues getting in and make it much easier if you've already bought your tickets online. Tracy, back to you.
Hi, thanks for that. There's been some interesting things going past. There's a carved rocking moose with a young lady dressed as an elf going by. It's quite cool, actually. I'd like to go on that, if I could. Right.
Still Walker just threatened me with an axe. I feel like I'm at Halloween Horror Nights over here.
I told you he had a big chopper.
Yeah.
And there's a huge team of snowmen coming by. Right, hang on before we go over to Eric. I've just spotted Adrian. Hang on a minute. Adrian, go and grab a seat in Mel's. We'll be over in a minute. Right, it's over to you, Eric.
Hello, this is Eric with What's Newniversal, coming to you live from the Macy's Holiday Parade at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I wanted to go ahead and recap while all these giant balloons are passing by. Wow, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, it's a giant nutcracker soldier above. Wow, this thing must be 40 feet long. A giant red nutcracker with blue pants. Probably about 8 people trying to hold this balloon down. Just passing right by. But while the nutcracker is passing by, I want to go ahead and talk about what's new in 2012. and how much is going on at the Universal Orlando Resort. In 2012, we saw an unprecedented amount of additions to the Universal Orlando Resort. First being the reanimated Spider-Man ride, where Spider-Man was completely reanimated, reopened, and became once again the best ride in the world. Next, we had Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, which took the same ride system as Jimmy Neutron and Hanna-Barbera before that, and elevated with crystal clear 3D screens and an amazing new experience that young and old alike love. And then after that, we have the Hollywood Drive-In Mini Golf that opened in City Walk, turning what used to be just grass and shrubbery into an amazing family experience to cap off your day with. Then, we had amazing entertainment offerings like the Universal Superstar Parade that's delighting guests every day for the first time at the Universal Orlando Resort in decades. And then we had the Universal Cine Spectacular, giving Universal that emotional and powerful midnight nighttime show that they've been wanting for. And then we had the Universal Superstar Breakfast that opened up, giving Universal an amazing character breakfast that everyone can enjoy. Then we had the addition of the SpongeBob Store Pants store at the Kids Zone, which took shopping to a whole new level at the studios. Then we had the addition of Pick, a new little boutique store that curated kind of the strange and unique. And then we had a new Blue Man Group show open up over at over at City Walk. Then we have everything that's under construction, like Transformers, which is going to be open in 2013. Springfield, an expansion of The Simpsons, and also the new games that opened up over by The Simpsons. We have the Hogwarts Express that's going to connect both parks with an amazing new experience. And Diagon Alley that's going to open up in the studios, all under construction, all under work. And then you have the giant refurbs that are happening with the Seuss Landing getting a fresh coat of paint, Toon Lagoon with everything getting a fresh coat of paint, and the Mummy getting story tweaks and getting the queue reworked so that it can provide a new experience that's more cohesive. Universal has so much going on. 2012 truly ended up being the year to be here. 2013 is going to be the year to be here, part 2, with so much happening in the future. This parade here, confetti's falling all around me. It's great seeing these local high school bands playing along and playing music in the streets here. The dancers are great. The stilt walkers walking by. Just everything's larger than life here on the Macy's Day Parade. Again, this is Eric with What's Newniversal. Grateful for a great 2012 and looking forward to an even more fantastic 2013.
Thanks for that, Eric. That was really good. Sounds like a really good year next year. Right. Have you guys had the big elf balloon?
Yes, it was a bit freaking.
Yeah, it bounced by a little bit ago.
Yeah, what about I guess it's the Snow Queen, perhaps?
I'm just getting that now. Yeah, she's just here. She's come round the corner. Oh, that's excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to head over to Mel's, guys, because Adrian is waiting for us. So Darren Lee, get over here quick. Lee, bring the bleep machine. You know what Adrian's like.
I'm on it.
Eric will be back shortly. Enjoy the parade for us.
How exciting, Tracy. I can't wait to hear that interview.
All right, I'm here. I had to hit the beer cart again.
God, I've got the furthest to travel. I'm here, don't worry about it.
Right, Adrian, we're here.
Hello.
Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grinchmas 1992, 3, 4, 5.
It's been 99, was it?
Yeah, so that was before, it was the year before the actual movie.
That's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah. I don't know where Roddy got this thing from Martha May. Who knows? But he had it. And I don't know. Well, mind you, they didn't sing that song in the movie. Okay, so my babies, what do we want to know? I can tell you I started, as you know, you've got all the business of me starting. So Grinchmas was eventually it was decided we would try something to help bring an interest to Islands of Adventure, which had opened in 1999, I believe.
Yeah.
Itself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
And, so it was a brand new park, so we needed something to help create an interest in it. And of course, having Dr. Seuss's very own land there, what better than to use a tale that was so ingrained in American sensibility. But then we had to get the okay from the estate. And we had to be very careful about the rhyming situation. We had to get approval. Again, like anything else in this day and age, everything has to get an approval.
Yep.
It has to go through an approval process. And it went through an approval process, and it was duly checked out and said, yes, this is fine, this will be okay to use. And it was actually Michael Roddy who created it and was then given the reins to direct it. And he chose to use Greg Berkheimer, who was also a show director at Universal, along with Michael at the time, to do the choreography, because Greg was very facile with dancing and was a choreographer himself and a director and a singer. And so Greg and he, I guess, communicated with each other, got together on this and did this, and I was there helping if there was any problems between communications between the two, and there would be occasional little struggles. I was there to help soothe the conditions that created unrest.
Right.
And of course, then it was a great fun thing where costumes were designed and we had to get approvals for what certain musical instruments look like and how they look like and if they would be acceptable. And one of the things that we did at that time, which was really gracious, I guess, of the Seuss estate rather, was the fact that we had Who's on stage, and they have the Who Noses, but the Who's in the street did not have to have that addendum.
Right.
Why was that?
Well, at that particular moment of time, I think it was cost effective, and it was brand new. It was something that was new, and we had only so much in the budget, and the budget allowed for so much. And everything that was there was everything there with people had come to see the stage show, but the stage show is only so long, and therefore to keep interest in the park, in the stuff, you had people come in and interact with some of the Who's, I believe. And let me go back 1 second. I don't do this quite rightly. No, we did have some of those people there. Yes. And I believe that some of them didn't, all of the Who's in the show didn't have noses at that time because it wasn't a known entity of how to create them and do them on time, etc., etc. Because the Grinch makeup took so long, and to create and to get approval, that took quite a considerable amount of time. These things take time. People don't realize how much time is involved. It's not that you can just mount it. You have other people, other parties who are equally cognizant of the fact that you're using their particular product, and they need to have their finger on their product. They can't let you just take it and fly as you will. So you're continually in control from outside forces. So that being said, I remember it was in the show that not all the Who's had noses.
Right.
But certain characters had noses. And then we had a pre-show where we used a lot of circus acts that were ex-Cirque du Soleil.
Very cool.
So the pre-show was on this tiny little stage with ex-Cirque du Soleil performers, and then the show would happen.
Excellent.
That'd do for you, wouldn't it? Just the Cirque du Soleil stuff.
Well, no, that
the whole
in
thing.
addition to anything Grinch and Whoville.
That's what we did, and then we had put it out in the center of Whoville. Whoville had been built out in the center of Dr. Seuss's island, right there by the bookshop, by the Circus McGurkus.
Right,
And
yeah.
we built the goofy-looking round tree, the wonky tree.
Yep.
And built a stage around the wonky tree, and around that was where we performed it. And from way off on house left, there was a gate where we could bring the Grinch in on his sleigh with Max.
Cool.
It was a very interesting, having it in that way kind of slowed some of the traffic because people wanted to use that particular pathway through the islands, were unable to because it was pretty deep with people watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually from that particular position, they found a position further away, tucked in near Cat in a Hat, that was empty ground, where they built a stage with the same tree and stuff, but also included a slide. We had the Grinch slide, where kids, it was a quick slide down, more for young kids than anything. And so a false snow slide was created.
Cool.
Kids could use. And we didn't do much of the circus performers, and gradually we kept increasing and adding the Who's interaction between the shows, adding the makeup, more prosthetics. It became such a viable thing for Christmas in the park, and it became so known to people that it became what it is today.
So when it first started, Adrian, obviously, because the film with Jim Carrey didn't come out till 2000, was the look of the Grinch in the original, like the first year of Grinchmas at Arnd's Adventure, did it look the same as the Jim Carrey Grinch, or was it completely different?
No, it looked very much like the Jim Carrey Grinch.
So it must have been done alongside. Roddy must have, well, everybody who worked on it, they must have had sort of access to the...
That's what I mean. That's what I think it was, that, very definitely so.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it couldn't have been done any other way. It had to be that way. It's not that we could second guess it. There had to be something there. I think pictures were coming out and things were like, shots, and that this is what was happening because everyone was curious. We had the Walkabout Grinch, who was fur. That wasn't the right look, for the show or for Jim Carrey Grinch.
Mm.
I see that somewhere along the line, I wish I could remember that there had to have been a tie-up between the movie studios, the Seuss estate, and ourselves. But mind you, it was a Universal film.
That's what I was just going to look up. You've just saved me doing that.
Yeah, it's a Universal film.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
Yes. I suppose a lot of props were getting worked out at the same time then.
Yes, we used a couple of the props were shipped to us. And so that's why I think the film was already underway.
Right.
It hadn't come out yet, maybe. It was on the throes of coming out. That's why I'm kind of confused. That's why I said I'm wondering if the film had already come out. But we had a couple of the cars shipped along, and I knew they were stationed on either side of the stage as little set pieces. We never used them because it was rather a touch-and-go subject. You couldn't really use them, but they added such a nice feel to the setting.
Yeah.
That's why I really think we were in tandem with the make of the film. And why do I think it probably started the same time as the film? That's why I think, I'm not sure that it was 1999 or 2000 that we started it.
I suppose the film was out in 2000, though, that they didn't start at 2000. They'd have been working on that for a little while, well, a long while before, I would imagine.
Yeah, but theme parks our theme park at that particular time, we didn't rush ahead of things.
Mm-hmm.
We were ahead of things normally, but not in excessive time. We didn't have excessive time.
Yeah, I'm just looking there. The first Grinchmas began in December 2000.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was about, exactly. So the movie had come out.
It's a nice tie-in, all right.
Perfect tie-in.
Yeah.
For both parties.
Yeah, so we need to investigate that and edit that because I'm sure that's what happened. That's how we had that. We got the makeup artists enthused because they had nothing come along. Oh, wow, we got to do Grinches. We got to create Jim Carrey's makeup. Wow, and this is what, And they literally worked on it to make it that way with so many pieces. I guess there was forehead piece and the nose piece and the eye piece and around the face, the mouth. It's, where the mouth could be free and he could talk. Yeah, it was quite a bit of work they had to do. I think they also got some information, obviously, from Hollywood. Otherwise, it couldn't have been done that quickly.
Very true.
Certainly.
Yeah. Was there anything, Adrian, that when you were pulling together all the concepts for Grinchmas that didn't actually make the final cut, but you really wish it had?
No, because it was pretty much the story. No, it was pretty much the story of the movie shortened into the length that was acceptable to a theme park show, as a matter of fact.
Right.
The show was considered a little bit longer than normal, and considering it was outdoors and in Florida, where it's not exactly chill and cold. And you had, for the finale, when the snow came, you had soap bubbles.
Yep.
That snow, and people are a little bit in sweltering regalia. It's almost summer here, as you know.
Yeah.
Those poor kids with the heavy woolen outfits on stage and running around and carrying on, It's not the same. They would make do and the beads of sweat showing up on the faces, but oh no, it was cool and cold in Whoville.
Yeah. Who's?
That was pleasant, I'm sure.
They were absolutely amazing. I take my hat off to them. I'm grateful for those children and how they worked. I mean, I'd go back and I'd never hear any grumbles and moans and complaints.
That's fantastic.
Because it was something new. We were trying something new. It was exciting. It was exciting for them.
It'll have been fun as well.
It was a lot of fun. That's what I mean. I just when I worked last year on the streets as Grandpa Who. Oh my God. It was great. And what they did last year, they made the people who were on the street also learn the show. In case the people in the show characters, the Grandpa, for example, the Grandpa Who character in the show got sick, couldn't make it, broke a leg, whatever, on stage, the next show would go on because they could pull the person from the street to go and cover his position.
That to me always makes perfect sense. Anyway, in any job, everybody should be able to do everybody else's job.
Everyone should have an understudy.
Yeah.
The show never went down, and therefore the park, the people who walk around characters might miss one in the park, but the people who were walking around, the guests who were walking and milling and mulling about would not know that someone was missing. They still had a fairly decent quality and quantity of Who's knocking around in costume and with the noses, Yeah. It was a very good thing. One of the most, of course, things is people, is that your nose?
And of course you said yes.
Yes, I said, of course it's my nose. How do you think I'm breathing? Where do you breathe? Well, where do you breathe from? I said, see these two holes? They're called nostrils. See your two holes? Nostrils. Do exactly the same as you do. Can we touch it? I said, would you like me to touch your nose? I don't think so. And if it was a little kid, I'd say, go ahead. Oh, you touched it too hard. That's what. But you see, it's my nose. Of course, it's soft and fleshy, and it's amazing. It took us about 45 minutes on each character.
Wow.
Because they put on the nose and they have to build up around the nose so it blends in with your skin.
Yeah.
And then you have people literally looking at you and close to and staring at you and saying, that's got to be your nose. I can't see where the... no. And then they will put the makeup over it and blend the makeup into your own skin so your whole face is not covered in makeup. It's a real work of art, what those makeup artists do.
Oh, absolutely.
Amazing. Yeah. And then the hair, the way they create the different...
Oh, the fabulous hairstyles.
Yes, it's just great.
If I could do those, Jade would go to school every day looking like a Who.
But she can. There's no reason why you can't do it, darling.
She's got very fine hair, and I don't want to use hairspray.
She's
too young.
At the moment.
Yeah, too ribbed.
Get a wig, that's her hat that she has to wear in school every day, and you can do what the hell you like with a wig.
I like it. In fact, I'll start knitting one immediately.
There we go. Sweetheart, I love you having knitted hair. No one... You are the only Who child in this world.
Yeah. Well, I like to be different. So,
What do I know?
so you must have found that very rewarding.
Yeah, I loved being on the streets.
Yeah.
So, all good hookers love to be on the streets. Yeah, but it was very rewarding insofar as that the people had fun. You could go up to them and they would be so startled and they're like, oh, we have a picture. Yes, of course you can take a picture. Yes, picture. And virtually, you just became a bit of photographic reason to be out there. That's all they wanted. Mm-hmm. You know, people tried to invest in you and say, what would you do and how could you do it? There wasn't much need to create scenarios or do anything. All they wanted was their pictures, you know, and you'd say, happy hula days, welcome to Whoville, you know, and just mention the various places they can go and visit and how nice to see them, you know, and people loved it.
Yeah.
And some of them would come up, some who cracks at you when you go back and say, oh, you're so good, you must be a who, what happened to your nose? Wow, too smart, okay. Yes, like Cindy Lou, you grow out. Oh, she hasn't grown into hers yet. I keep getting confused. I'm so Oh, Martha May, look at Martha May. She never grew into her nose. You must like her.
I really need to go now.
So how long is it since you last worked like on the creative side of it then, Adrian?
I worked on the creative side of it for the first year, and then the second year we added embellishments, and the third year, and then it eventually kind of found its level. Mm-hmm. As far as I was there when I was not there. But then when I worked last year, every year there's usually a different choreographer and director who comes and adds his own personal touches and changes, and I think it's a great feeling. It's good. This year, I believe, as the narrator, they have used a woman, which is the first time doing that, because the narrator supposedly considered he was at one time the Grinch, telling the story.
Oh,
so now we just use the narrator this year as someone who is narrating the story of the Grinch. And the Grinch is a character unto himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really neat.
It makes sense to me. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the fact that you can have a lady up there. They've got a lady narrator. I love it. You know, that's the way it should be.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, so everyone can participate. I mean, there are people who will say he's an idiot. He shouldn't say that. That's fine. That's fine. I'll stick with it. You have your opinion. Stick with it. And I'm an idiot. Good.
Darren, have you seen Grinchmas? Have you been up there for Christmas?
No, I have not. I haven't seen.
Darren, what do you do with yourself?
Don't ask.
I've been over to the Universal side. I mean, the Universal Studios side on Christmas, but I think that year was before they started doing it over at Islands of Adventure. Or before Islands of Adventure had even opened.
Well, we didn't even have a Macy's Day Parade, but we had that Christmas tree where we used to have a sort of a show around the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm. Yep, me and Tracy know about it, but I actually helped out with the Macy's Holiday Parade the first year that they had it.
How was that?
They were going around the park looking for volunteers to help carry the floats, and me and a couple of my family members got selected. So
yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
That's what we used to do. Balloon handlers. We look around the park for the balloon handlers.
Yep. Handled the toy soldier. Oh, that's good.
That sounds wrong, by the way, Darren.
Oh, that's okay. You had one earlier, Lee.
Fair enough.
You said I had a small one, and I can't find it.
I was saying
man.
I don't think the toy soldier complained because he had a Woody. Darren's handling.
Yeah. It was pretty challenging too through like the areas where they had the power lines and everything. I was pretty afraid that we were going to pop it.
Yeah, because you'll have to pull them down. Yep, it was not easy. Yep, it was not easy. I remember that first parade. Do I have stories about that one? But that's beside. I don't think we can put that on the air. But you know, that's beside the point. I know that they'd said to me, "Well, what do you think about if we brought the Macy's Day Parade?" I said, "Has it ever been here in Florida at all?" No, it's not. Well, it's been at Disney. But they only had the balloons there, and the balloons were static, and they were tethered to the ground, and people could come. I said, oh, so there was no parade? So this would be challenging. It would be fun to do if we could do it here. Yeah, because I think it would be a big draw in the park. It's just been seen in New York, and we're bringing some of those things down from New York here. And so not everybody has a chance to get to New York to see it. And all of a sudden you've got this huge, massive New York parade. It's not quite the scale of that, but who cares? It's going to be incredible. Yeah, so that's how we did it.
Definitely.
I got involved with that.
Is there anything at Universal you haven't worked on, Adrian?
Honestly, I don't think so. In those days, there were very few people involved in this putting things together, and I was very grateful that I was with Universal at that time and was involved with all these things. I was so blessed. I really was. The more in hindsight I look back, I go, my God, how fortunate was I? You know, amazing.
Must be good to be able to look back and feel that way.
Yeah, I do. I'm very grateful to Universal in more ways than one.
Good.
Very, very grateful.
You think a lot of your legacy's still there with Grinchmas and Halloween Horror Nights is still going on, and the Macy's Parade and Barney.
Yeah, a lot of it's there. So that's great. Yeah, I know.
Fabulous.
Oh, lose to anything. Yep. Happy with all that. Love it.
Cool.
Good. I had a question. It's completely escaped me.
Oh dear.
Talk amongst yourselves while I rummage around in the recesses.
Was it about Grinchmas per se, or not, my love?
It was.
Was it the costuming, maybe, or no? Because I know that our lady who at that time who was doing the costume design, Susan Moore, she had a field day. Right. She loved doing it and creating the wigs, because the makeup people created the wigs as well, some of the characters. So it was just a fun thing. Just a great fun thing.
Go on, Adrian, we'll pull back the curtain a little bit. When you had your nose...
Yeah.
What's the word I want to look at?
It's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
I seem to remember you mentioning it when we spoke to you about Halloween Horror Nights, and you were less than complimentary about it.
They are not comfortable. That's why I'm glad I'm not doing it this year. They really are horrible. Because, number one, you have very little... Your nostrils are not where your nostrils normally are. They're above it. Mm-hmm. And where your nostrils are, you have foam.
Right.
A gap. So the very fine nostrils from above is the only way that you have access to oxygen. So if you have a cold, and under all that plastic, you start to sweat. You have a cold, or you're starting to sweat, you want to dry up around that nose, you can't take the nose off. You have to take a Q-tip, and you have to shove it in through one of those nostrils and play around with it and be able to absorb whatever is there, go through the other nostril, do the same thing. You're not always successful. And then when you take off that nose at the end of the day, you literally grab it and rip it.
That felt good.
Yeah. There's a lot of moisture gathered around there, and sometimes there's a bit of snot.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
If you're cold. You know, what do you do if you've got a cold?
Yeah.
So, and then to take it off, you have to use like these Q-tips and stuff. You have to pry around the edges that was built up to break off all the glue that they have been using around to slowly get in. And to get in from underneath the nose that you've already pulled off half, you look like a leper. And you get there underneath. And then eventually ease it and then yank it off and then clean it off again. The stuff that's around you, all the glue that's still on your skin, clean it off again.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of drying on the skin. And when you have older skin, it's not very pleasant. No, it's not the most comfortable thing to wear it in. You have to still be in it when you go and have your break for lunch and stuff like that. You're still in your nose. You never get rid of your nose. And they have makeup artists constantly coming to make sure it's not coming undone, putting it back, working on it. Oh, it's coming undone here. So they rebuild and redo this, and you're always under close scrutiny that it's okay.
You can't have the illusion ruined, can you?
No, you cannot, because when people are that close to you, oh my God, you know?
That's why I thought it was strange that you said the first year the Who's on the Street didn't have to have noses.
It wasn't Who's on the Street. We didn't have Who's on the Street. It was some of the Who's in the show.
Right, sorry.
Didn't have noses because it was ridiculously expensive at that time. We'd have limited budget that would allow us this, that, and the other. So I think the mayor had a nose, and things like certain people had noses. Not everybody, but just to give the feeling that, yes, Grandpa had a nose, and things like that, just a few scattered, so you had that feeling you were involved. Because after all, Cindy Lou and Martha May didn't.
No, of course.
So, and that's the reason why it was done that way.
Yeah.
Because it is a very, very expensive proposition, because you can't use the same nose twice.
No, of course not.
So there was if I work from say December the 1st through New Year's Eve, or say New Year's Day, that's 32 noses.
Yeah.
Now, the rehearsal period that they have, the dress rehearsal, 3-4 days, that's 38 noses. And I don't know what the particular cost of each nose is, but it's pretty prohibitive. It's prohibitive. So, here we were doing it for the first time, seeing is it going to work, is it not? So we had to be as wise about it, make it look somewhat acceptable, and it was. People loved it. People absolutely loved it. I mean, the whole situation, the fact that it was what it was, and it didn't make any bones about it, because I think it was after the show that, how you do the meet and greet, and kids would come and say hello, blah, 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 how are you, thank you for coming to the show, blah, blah, blah. Those are the times where, you didn't notice, but it didn't matter. But really, honestly, it didn't matter. But now, as people got used to that movie, then you realize, no, we have to live up to that standard.
Yeah.
Expectation that has been created.
Yeah.
So that's the expectation we have to follow.
Yes. I mean, I've seen a lot of the pictures of the last few years, and the Grinch does look like Jim. And he even, I think Universal put out like a 45-minute webcast last year, which was hilarious.
Loved it.
And the guy had Jim Carrey's Grinch down to a T.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the one that I know that I don't know if it was him that did it for the webcast, I don't know anymore, but my God, James Keaton was like, he's an infallible mimic, James Keaton. And he was our first Grinch.
Right.
But you'd swear it was Jim Carrey up there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He can do anybody. He used to do me. You know what I mean. Gareth, that's enough of that. After handling a toy soldier and giving him a Woody, no thank you.
I have remembered what I was going to.
Oh, good.
Yay! It's a Christmas miracle.
All that talk of Woody is running back to her.
That's it.
What was that?
Just that. So sorry. Go ahead, love.
I was going to say quick before I forget again. It was regarding the music that was in the shows. Was the Welcome Christmas song part of it?
In the first?
Yeah.
Dahu Dores, Fahu.
That's the one, yes.
Yes.
So did you have to learn it?
Yes.
Are you going to sing a bit for us?
Oh, my boss hated it.
Really?
Because he hated it. He said, what does it mean? I said, who cares? It's Welcome Christmas. And that's how they say welcome in Grinchish.
Yes.
Or Grinchese. Who knows? Fahu Fores, Dahu Dores. Oh.
I love that song.
Then sing it, darling.
I can't remember the words.
Yes, you can. You're just not good at it.
Dahu Dores, welcome Christmas, come on.
Whatever the words are.
You just do it, Jim Carrey, and just sing any old rubbish, don't you?
Yeah, you go. Stick it up your May. Pole.
I've got to say, the music in the movie. I'm assuming that it'll be the same music in the production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's why I think what we did was we had all this okay from Universal to do it. I really do. I think the movie was out and we did it because it was all based on that. It virtually was the story of the Grinch, but a little bit of the movie involved, but mostly how the Grinch stole Christmas, that rhyming metaphor, that or rhyming poem that Dr. Seuss had created. That was basically it. But with, a couple of the Martha May song, about decorating the tree and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, bingle balls and what have you.
Bingle balls?
Yeah. You got to check out your bingle balls, my dear Lee. Get them decorated.
Okay. That's kind of thrown me off a little bit there, actually.
No,
Okay.
the music though is so emotive. It's such a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to work on Lee and his purse strings.
Irish, y'all would come over. I think y'all would have a great deal of fun. Now the show has moved to a soundstage. It's no longer in Islands of Adventure in Seuss. It's over on the soundstage.
I didn't realise that.
Stadium seating. They built this huge set.
I suppose the traffic flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's a wonderful set. And it's theatrical, and you've got lighting, which you really didn't have lighting then. You got this hot Florida sun, everything out in the sun, steady, everything is bright light. Now you can change to help build up the mood and make things more feeling. Oh, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It really does. It is worth, I think, every penny.
Right, Lee, get the overtime in.
All right, and we're doing some this week. Don't worry about that.
There you go. Let's go to Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get rid of the children.
Yay!
Darren.
Go to Florida.
Yeah. Be our kids, go and see Uncle Darren. I don't care if you've never met him before in your life. We don't care. Off you go.
He's had 6 nephews and nieces, so he can probably handle you.
Darren, there you go. You'd be the wonderful uncle.
Now, I would just like to say, Grinchmas.
Yeah.
I would like to see a change to the book and the movie and the show, of course. That it all stops when the Grinch steals Christmas and he doesn't give it back.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's called the
Why
Grinch.
do we have to have a Hollywood ending?
The Grinch
Where
who stole
everybody's
Christmas
happy.
and then gave it back again.
Yeah, because if we steal it, eventually get caught. Isn't that the thing, that no matter what you steal, you eventually get caught?
That's true.
So rather than get caught and then get about being caught, here you are, take it back. I'm sorry I did it. That was so wrong. I should never have done it. I realised, forgive me. I'm sorry.
This is true, but I do like the eviler side of the Grinch.
I think it's a fun side. It's so good that he comes and goes, can't stand this yelling and screaming and singing and all this happiness. I hate it. I know how to fix them. I'll steal the happiness. That's what he did. What it tells you is you can't steal anyone's happiness, because they come out and even though they don't have what they have, they're still going to have a good time. They're still going to celebrate.
People do have that habit.
Generally, no. People are more like Grinchish. Oh, it's gone. There's nothing I can do anymore. Life is done. No, it's not. You get other surprises in your life. Just be open to them.
Yes. Yes.
Just keep thinking, oh my God, life is so full of surprises. When's the next one coming?
That's true. And who needs stuff, really, at the end of the day?
God, we don't. I think of myself, why am I doing this? When I'm buying something, why am I buying this? This piece of, stupid clothing, why am I doing it? I've got enough, and I've got some things I've never worn.
Says the woman whose house is full of crap.
Not full of crap, they're all treasures.
There's stuff everywhere in our house.
Look, there's less stuff now. I've found Pinterest.
Oh, do you sell stuff on Pinterest?
No, that's the virtual pin boards.
Yeah, I know.
No, I didn't know you could sell on Pinterest.
No, I don't think so. That's what I thought you said. Well, I've got less than half an hour.
I'm hoarding it virtually rather than actually buying it.
Okay, all right. But I mean, couldn't you do it on eBay if you wanted to get rid of some stuff?
Do you know, I like the big plastic black sack and the dustbin idea. It's much quicker.
The tip.
But I will be
Where is
hoarding...
this conversation going?
Look, off the beaten track, the scenic route is always much nicer. I have plans next year that I'm going to hoard so much more stuff because our Christmas tree next year is going to be a Grinchmas tree.
Oh, good eye.
I am bringing nothing back but Grinchmas things.
So it's all going to be Grinchified?
Completely.
There's much stuff from the Christmas shops in Islands of Adventure and Universal that we can bring home with us next year.
I'm coming home naked and leaving my clothes behind so I can cram more stuff in.
Oh no, that'll be interesting. You have a lot of dingle dangles to replace with also.
The TSA won't be able to complain at that point.
From head to toe, dressed in ornaments. Here comes Trace. Look at the ornament, the walking Christmas tree.
Yay!
Arms extended, you know. It'll be walking, you know. What was that old thing? They did that thing about when things were hard in England at one time, and the Queen's message. Here at Sandringham, during these hard times, we have decided to dispense with the usual Christmas tree. My mother, the old Queen, will stand on the dining room table with her arms outstretched, wearing all her jewels. So, there you will be, walking down through the airport, all your trinkets for your tree, big broad smile on you, nothing else.
Yeah, and the kids looking well embarrassed.
And you. I will, because I'm getting to that point where I don't care anymore.
You'll be ahead of all this.
I'll be.
Her own, she's the star.
I have decided I'm living out my eccentric old age now.
Good.
While I can enjoy it.
True. Yes, because you can remember it and enjoy it.
Yeah, too right.
Yep, absolutely.
Does anybody want to get this back on track, or am I carrying on?
I think we've pretty much covered everything Grinchmas, haven't we?
I don't know. Yeah. Have we covered everything Grinchmas, Adrian?
I hope so. Like the Grinch's costume, all green fur.
What was the fur made from for the movie?
Same thing.
Is it the same as in the studios, the Island's Grinchmas?
Yeah, what was it?
It was an animal fur, wasn't it?
No, ours is not animal. Ours is not. Ours is that it's like a plasticky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do animals and stuff.
No. I'm trying to think what it was. It was something that's
not plastic. It's an artificial fibre.
Yeah. I can't think what it was. I know it's something that's like sheep's fleece is.
Okay, maybe it was a yak.
Yak, that was it.
Of what? No, I don't think it was a yak.
Yes, Carol Brown, the famous actress, when she was doing, I think it was Lady Macbeth, and she was on stage, and they said, well, Carol, what do you think about the wig? It was this long hanging wig, and she said, it's like looking out of a yak's.
Yak. No. Oh my god. Baker also created the Grinch's hair suit, which consists of individual yak hairs.
There you go. You get this phony fur, and it's dyed green, I guess. They dye it to your specific specification, and then you make the suit out of it. It's not like the Hollywood. It's not that detailed. You don't need to be that detailed, you know. But the films are like that. They go into even greater detail than is usually necessary, but they feel that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Anybody?
No, I think we've pretty much covered.
Everybody's got quiet on me.
Killed at Christmas.
You're the host, Tracy. You gotta.
Everybody keeps saying that to me, and it panics me. I'm the host.
What's wrong, Trace? What are they telling you, love?
They keep telling me I'm hosting, but that scares me. Well, Adrian, I just want to say thank you for coming and joining us at the park.
Oh, welcome, my darling. Thank you for this.
It's been a pleasure as always. Yes, definitely.
It's a pleasure and a giggle.
I had my darling. I loved it too. I had to be very careful about what I said. I think this time it would help because there are certain things I'd love to divulge, but it's definitely not for publication, if you know what I mean.
Yes, totally understand.
Mm-hmm. So it's one of those things that...
You can tell us over a drink.
Yes, my darling.
I was going to say, so I guess we should be getting back to the parade, really.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be reporting on it.
Okay.
Right, guys, let's get back to this parade and get reporting for our listeners.
Yeah.
And Adrian, shall we see you later to get a green eggs and ham?
Yes, darling, absolutely. We have to do that together.
We do indeed.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, so take care, my darling.
And you. Thank you again, Adrian.
Thanks, Adrian.
Thanks.
Welcome, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas,
Yes.
Happy Grinchmas, Merry Grinchmas, whatever it is, Happy Holidays.
Absolutely. And all to you as well. With
Yes.
much love.
Much love from me to you. I love doing these things with you. Thank you.
Good. You'll be back on soon then.
Definitely. Oh yes, I've said Barney needs to be discussed at length,
Whatever
uncensored.
you want, just let me know.
Excellent.
Alright.
All right. Love you guys much. Happy
Love you too.
holidays.
And you.
You all. Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Adrian.
Bye.
My loves. Bye.
Bye. Right, you two, get your skates on. Eric, we're just going to head back to the parade. And these two are going to stay with me, so how's the parade been?
Tracy, it's been incredible. The energy here is just so high. I'm having a wonderful time.
Cool.
We got a pretty good one. Is that Santa on there?
It is indeed.
It's glad to finally all get back together. It's weird this being across different areas of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he on a goose?
I was going to say, Santa doesn't have a
Golden
goose.
goose.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with
Was that,
Santa?
was that Mother Goose that went by earlier then?
I guess maybe.
He's waving. Wave. Hey, Santa.
Hey, yo.
Bring me presents!
What's up, bitch?
It's a Breaking Bad Christmas.
I wish the snowman would do one. It's
They're a bit
freaking me
weird,
out a
aren't they?
little.
They've been hanging around for about the last 5 minutes, haven't they? I noticed when we were talking to Adrian at the end there was loads of them still milling around.
Yeah, I think they like us.
Hey up, Darren.
Yeah, we're...
Whoa,
Come on, yeah.
don't do that! Oh, that's just wrong.
No, don't want to see...
Come
No.
after this.
Get the girls back on. I don't want to see a snowman's groin.
That reminds me of a joke the kids told me the other day.
Go on.
What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Snowballs. I'll be here all week.
Oh,
Tip your waitress.
God. Can't be much left of this now, is there?
No, just lots of dancing snowmen.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
We're recording a podcast. We're reporting on the parade.
Hey, these guys, they're recording a podcast. That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, go and tell everyone about it
Yeah,
then.
it's really nice of you to say.
That was nice.
It was unusual.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're nearly finished, aren't we? The parade looks
I know,
about its
but,
best over,
yeah, but
so
that's
come on, Tracy, you're the host and the thing, you might as well wrap it up.
Well, yeah. I mean, thanks for joining us. Well, we've really experienced this parade. It's been absolutely brilliant. We've seen great floats, haven't we, guys?
That's been amazing.
And I know you two have really enjoyed the little tight costumes and short skirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of short skirts and tights, like leg-coloured tights. What are they called, Tracy?
Tights.
You know what I mean. Sheer, are they sheer? I don't know.
Tights.
Whatever. Anyway, there's lots of them.
They're things you shouldn't look at without expecting a slap, Mr. Malaby.
Whatever. They're there for a reason, and that's the reason. To keep us adults entertained.
Right, before you take this lovely day into the gutter...
Adrian did that about half an hour ago.
Yes, but that's Adrian. He's always forgiven. No, we've thoroughly... Well, I'm speaking for myself. I'm sure I'm speaking for you guys as well. We've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this parade.
Definitely.
Apart from Darren's had a few niggles about the balloon handling, but then he is the expert.
Well, and that grief before, didn't he, about that guy? What was that guy going on about before, Darren?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Confused local.
Did he? I take it he just buggered off, did he?
Yeah, he's gone. Came and went like the wind.
Good. Don't need his sort round here, there's no point.
No.
Yeah.
Poor confused fellow was in the wrong place anyway, wasn't he?
Well, yeah.
There's always that. Well, guys, I hope you've all enjoyed the the show and listen to the parade going on in the background. So, thank you for joining us, Darren. Helping us report on this wonderful day.
Thank you. Good night, Internet, and Merry Christmas Kwanzaa to everyone.
I wish I'd come up with that one.
Well, it's your...
I can't claim to own that one. I got that from somewhere. I don't even remember where.
Well, go on then, Lee. Beat that one. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone, for listening and joining us for our special Christmas podcast. It's been brilliant. Thanks for listening to us throughout the whole year. Merry Christmas. I'll be all American, say Happy Holidays, or whatever it was that Darren said. What is the Hanukkah?
Kwanzaa.
Christmas Kwanzaa.
What is Hanukkah? I don't even know what it is.
Jewish.
Right.
Yes.
What's Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa is African American Christmas holiday.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. We don't have that over here, though, do we?
Your fact for today, so...
Yes.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll see you next year.
See you.
And
you don't need to say see you to me.
I'm
Still here.
Sorry. Beers, hello.
Just go and find that cart again. We'll come pick you up in a minute.
All right. I'm going to go chase after the Lady Santas.
Behave yourself, young man.
It's security. Just keep an eye on him, will you?
Thank you for joining us, Eric. We'll be over shortly.
This is Eric saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thank you for the incredible 2012. I look forward to an even better 2013.
Cool. I agree, Eric. It's going to be a brilliant year. I can feel it in my water.
It's going to be a big year, I feel. Right, guys, the next show will be out the 4th of January, so goodbye, my lovely listeners. Have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll leave you with the end of the parade.
Well, let's go and get a drink. Come on, Coke, Darren, you're buying.
I'm parched.
That just about does it for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Thanks for listening. Don't forget you can follow the entire crew on Twitter. You can follow Lee at UUO Podcast, Tracy at UUOP Tracy, that's TRACEY, and Darren at UUOP Darren. You can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/unofficial Universal Podcast. You can subscribe to our Mice Chat RSS feed at http://UUOpodcast.libsyn.com on your Android phone, tablet, Mac, or PC. Again, that's http://UUOpodcast.libsyn.com. And don't forget to find us on iTunes and leave us a review. You can also find us on Stitcher Radio. We are everywhere. Finally, don't forget to shoot us those spews, funny schmits, live reports, and any other emails to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. So thanks again for listening, and until next time, remember, live the adventure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Santa's helpers.
It's good to see so many of my friends here at the Macy's Holiday Parade. Ho, ho, ho! Will you help us light this magical Christmas tree?